Hi friends, I am Swati Kulkarni, the fund manager for UTI MNC Fund, which is classified as a thematic fund. The fund invests in companies that have multinational company as a promoter. The key word to describe MNC theme is the differentiation. The MNC ownership in most companies brings in a differentiated approach to management practices with efficiencies in operating levels and also in capital allocation, resulting into superior return on capital employed, high ROEs, and sustainable free cash generation, cash flow generation, and strong net cash balance sheets. Most MNC companies stick to their core areas of strength and avoid non-core investments. For UTI MNC Fund, we prefer investing into wide moat companies that act as entry barriers versus competition. Entry barriers often give pricing power to the companies, and that helps in profitable growth and consistent cash flow generation. We believe such companies are long-term wealth creators. Think of a company which has a nationwide distribution setup, strong brand pull, and also variety of products to offer. Now, a new entrant company cannot easily break these barriers and gain market share. We believe that multinational companies with strong financials will sustain the current challenging times and come out as winners once the demand recovers by gaining market share from the weak competitors. UTI MNC Fund is invested 87% into companies that have an average return on capital employed of last 5 years of 18%, and allocation to the consistent cash flow generating companies is also high. Let's look at the portfolio position now. We have 40% allocation to consumer goods sector versus benchmark's allocation of 50%. We clearly have an overweight position on the consumer discretionary names there. We believe that the businesses that we own here are likely to benefit from the changing lifestyles, increasing penetration, and consumers' preference for premium quality products. The fund is overweight on industrial manufacturing with preference for companies into manufacturing of automobile components like bearings, engines. Our preference clearly has been to such companies versus the companies that typically gain from the private capex cycle, which anyway appears to be get pushed out now because of the economic shock that we are experiencing with. In fact, we have shifted some weight out of this sector to non-lending financial institutions. We have increased exposure to pharmaceutical sector during this period because we think that the MNC Pharmaceuticals is a domestic pharmaceutical market play where there is a steady growth in terms of revenues and profits. The preference has been to the companies which have high proportion of revenues coming from chronic segments like hypertension, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, cancers, etc. We continue to be overweight on IT sector on a defensive consideration. IT companies have sound balance sheets, high free cash flow, and dividend yields. We think that the post-COVID era, their clients would prefer digitization, and also there will be higher acceptance to move work offshore, providing long-term growth opportunities for the companies. Though the reported underweight position in auto looks higher, if you adjust some of the exposure which gets classified into industrial manufacturing but have 50% of their revenue linkages to automobile sector like bearings and engines manufacturers, automobile component manufacturers, the underweight position may not be that high. We have an underweight position on metals, so that's the portfolio snapshot. Friends, by investing in UTI MNC Fund, you have an opportunity to diversify your equity holdings by owning certain MNC stocks which may not be held by the diversified funds in a meaningful proportion. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the interest, and I hope you are safe. Take care. We'll connect soon.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.